This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him being in a hospital room to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ. Listen, before we get into the video, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the STC fam. We are on the road to 100K subscribers right now. So if you guys appreciate the content, show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so for me right now. All right, let's get into the video. So today we got a reaction video from Pop the Balloon. It's a catch up. So pretty much these two had pretty much matched and they decided to go on a date. So now they're about to tell us how the date went. So no further ado, let's jump right into the video.
All right. So, time to get down to the nitty gritty, the reason we're here. So, obviously, you guys ended up matching on the show. Since you guys ended up matching, has there been a date?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me calm down. Because there was a date before and it was, we ain't going to get into it. But, okay. Tell me about the date. Marcus, I'm going to start with you.
So we actually had 2 dates.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell my perspective. I think we had 2 dates. I don't know what she's gonna say, but
Okay.
yeah. So that first day following the show, we went. I was hungry. I asked her. She said she was hungry initially, but so we went downtown, grabbed some food. It was pizza. And we just kind of we exchanged a lot of more conversation.
Yeah.
We both kind of like blacked out, I guess, when asking the questions on the show.
Okay.
So we just asked more questions, more in-depth questions that we thought we should have asked on the show. And then we just kind of was chopping up. It was cold that night, obviously. I ain't say obviously, some people don't know, but it was cold that night. So we ended up going to my car after eating some pizza, just kind of talk more, and then.
Wait, time out, bro. You took her to the car? She was ready to go. Ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If a chick gets mad comfortable where she's willing to enter your car, dog, at that point, you got 2 options, man. Either you smash her in the car or you take her back to the crib. And I hope he smashed, though, because this is what it seems. It seems like he should at least smash on that first date. Let's see.
Yeah, I dropped her off. So that was kind of the first day.
Okay. And you said this was right after filming?
This was, that same day.
Same day, okay.
I said, let's go ahead and...
I like that initiative.
Same day, bro. She was ready. Facts.
Right away.
Right.
Okay.
The second date, we actually went... well, we had a couple of missed dates in there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who fault that was.
You don't want to speak on that? You don't got to speak on it. I'll speak on it.
I mean...
Oh.
She stay out late. So the only thing about this younger generation, because she's younger.
Okay. And how... Oh. Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 29.
And Jasmine, you're?
24.
Okay.
So the thing about this younger generation, they love to stay out late and they love to party. And you got to tell them no. Like, you got to tell them no. You guys can tell them no because they just like staying. I can't stay out late no more. I did that in college. So
yeah, you're over it.
I'm inside. But she was working late. So that's kind of was her thing. And I was up, on social media, but I wasn't ready to step out. So
okay.
We didn't end up hanging out that day.
So you're saying you planned a date, but it was too late?
Yeah, I think this was the second time. This we're going to plan the second date. I think it was too late. So I think it was 50-50 who thought that was. No?
No.
Talk to him.
Continue.
Okay. I think it might have been another date that we tried to plan. So there was 2 dates that should have been planned. So
okay.
But she's a real one. She stuck it out. So the main date is we had a rooftop downtown.
Oh. Okay.
She ended up Ubering down there. I had a park, so I got there late because there was no parking. I know it was gonna be that busy downtown. I get upstairs. I call her like, Jazz, where you at? And she's like off in the corner. She stands up, but she on the phone. She's like, I'm with somebody.
Huh?
It's about to get spicy. So she stands up. I'm like, okay, she's with another female, right?
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not gonna just say no. So I walk over to her, we sit down. They just met though, apparently.
Okay.
Right. So now this double date turned into, 2 women and me. So it sounds good initially though, right?
Okay.
But obviously they just met, so we're talking, and it's kind of awkward. So you can't really have a date because we really don't know each other. Me and Jazz don't either.
Right. And now there's a third person.
Right.
You
Like,
really
and she's
don't
sitting
know.
right directly in front of me now.
Okay.
So Jazz is right here. I don't know her name. I think they friends now, maybe. But she's sitting in front of me at this point in time, and we end up just kind of like talking. And then all of a sudden, I ain't gonna say all of a sudden, because there's another gentleman who was in that vicinity initially, but now he's sitting across from the bar.
Okay.
Right. So I'm kind of making conversation to get her to leave, like, but she keeps saying like, "It's gonna be my last drink," and I'm like, all right, she's drinking at this point. So she says, I don't know, she got the confidence, like, you should go talk to him, like, get up and go talk to him, so I can get her to leave, so me and Jazz can have her date now.
Right.
Some minutes go by. Now I'm talking to Jazz, and now I look up, but I see like some moving in front of me. She's waving the dude over.
Oh.
Right. So my mans get up, he come over, and now they exchanging conversations, but he's standing directly in front of me. So I say, man, just go sit down, bro. Like, sit down right here. He like, is it cool? I'm like, yeah, sit down. Now it's a full blown out double date, right? I don't know Jasmine. I don't know these 2 people. And it's like, all right, I guess we rolling with this.
Oh my goodness.
We get up and leave. After taking a couple shots, she's not. Well, initially before this, Jasmine said that she can drink a little bit.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, shots, all right? We about to take some shots. And she started feeling it, I feel like. I was just eating. We get up and go. We leave. And I think Jasmine asked, like, where we about to go next? I'm trying to, like, go somewhere else, right? Like, it's time to go. So now they coming with us.
I did not. So
Right. So now it's like, all right, now Jasmine she's playing now, but
y'all invited them to come with you guys?
Jasmine did. I'm like, all right.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. We all just got up at the same time, and it was just like, okay, where we going? It wasn't like, come on, guys, let's go here.
So she Uber, I drove. So I'm like, all right, come on, Jasmine, like, let's go. But she's like she stayed in the front, and she's like, where y'all going next?
Oh my god.
He had to pull the car up. That's why I stayed in the front.
She could have, but like,
you didn't want to walk with him?
I had heels on. He parked far.
Oh.
They had scooters down there.
Look, fellas, man, y'all gotta know when to put your foot down. Me personally, fam, if I'm in an uncomfortable situation that I didn't plan out, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna leave shorty. I'm gonna let her know, listen, I'm gonna get up with you another day. But right now, just the wrong time. Because as a man, I'm not gonna put myself in this position. This is kind of crazy, bro. Well, let's keep going though.
Imagine. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but like, it's live a little bit, but I ain't say hop on one, but anyway, so I picked Jasmine up. Now we're trying to find a spot. So I drop her off at it's more of like a chill bar, more of my vibe.
Okay.
I guess, Jasmine, I guess she was trying to dance, and I was like, all right. So she went to a different bar, like right down the road, or like literally right next to it.
So you stayed by yourself?
Well, I dropped her off, and then I had to come. I was like, where you at? And she like, we at this bar /
Oh, so you dropped her off to go park?
Right.
Or,
right, she was in heels. She didn't
okay,
walk, so I dropped her off. Then the bar that she picked or selected, it was a little more loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could vibe and hang out and hear yourself talk, but we get in there and then more drinks. She started dancing, and Jasmine can dance. She was really throwing it back, like not like that, but she was really dancing. So it was a good vibe. It just was awkward throughout the night, right? Because at a point in time we're dancing, I look up and the dude is bouncing up and down because the girl's twerking on him. So I'm like, what's going on, man? And it just was awkward. And I think the girl felt uncomfortable from what it looked like. She felt uncomfortable because she wasn't really interested after they didn't like exchange words. And
okay.
So it just kind of was an awkward night. Now we on a full blown double date.
Right. With people you don't know.
Right. Due to Jasmine just kind of inviting people, so. And that's just kind of what it was. But that's my side.
Okay. So those have been the only 2 dates so far.
The only 2. Yeah. The only 2.
Okay. All right, Jasmine.
This right here is crazy, man. Fellas, you gotta know how to spot a bird a mile away, bro. Shorty got on hoops. Y'all should already know she's a bird. Here's the thing, man. Shorty is a fun girl. She just want to tee up and have fun. This is why he was supposed to smash on the first initial date. The first time he did a show with her, he was supposed to smash her right then. Then she was ready. She got in your car, bro. This is a fun girl. She just trying to have fun, bro. And this man is really trying to have a real conversation with her. He's really trying to get to know her. Fellas, treat a bird like a bird. You can't save a bird, bro. Smash and dash. That's it. This is crazy.
Tell us about these dates from your perspective.
All right, let's start from okay, so originally, yes, after the show, he was like, everybody went to go get food and stuff downtown. So my friends that was there, they went to go, and the other people went to go get food. He's like, oh, let's go grab some food. I'm like, okay, bet, yeah, let's go get some food. I wouldn't count it as a date just because it was kind of a last minute, like, okay, let's grab food. We're hungry. It's late. We've been, on the show. So we go, we end up talking. He gets pizza. I wasn't too hungry, but it also was cold. So it was kind of like fast. Like we was waiting for the pizza. We sat down for a good 10, 15 minutes talking and then went back to the car to chop it up a little bit.
Okay.
I did get to know a little bit more about him in the car. That was the first date.
So did the pizza place like not have seating, or
it was like an outside type of bar. What is it?
It's like an open area. Like it still has
like
an open roof. So you
yeah,
can kind of feel like the
it's
weather.
like outside
okay.
kind of. So I had a jacket on that day, but he was like freezing. He was like, let's go to the car. I was like, okay, that's fine. So we talked, we chopped it up, and I'm like, all right, so now we got to plan the date, a real date, like plan a date. So then that was that day. He plans the first date. He says, let's do lunch. I'm like, okay, I mean, okay. Like, I wouldn't say it, but all right. I'm like, okay, where, what time? He's like, all right, I'm gonna send you some places, and then you tell me which one like you want to go from there. And this was at night, so I told him, I was like, if we're gonna do lunch, preferably after like 12, because I'm not a morning person. Like I wake up at 12 probably because I work at nighttime. So I wake up at 12.
Signs of a bird, fellas. Signs of a bird. She wake up late because she work at night. Fellas, y'all gotta be able to spot a bird a mile away, bro. For real.
So I'm like, we could do it around like 1 or 2-ish. I wake up, he didn't send me any places for us to do lunch. So like,
That's tough.
Where I'm gonna meet you at? So he responds to like my last message of saying like, maybe we should do it around 1 or 2. He's like, oh, you're not a morning person, da da da. But I'm like, we didn't even have nothing planned for me to even wake up. I'm like, I will be if we plan something in the morning.
Okay.
But if not, I'm gonna just sleep in.
Yeah.
So we didn't do lunch. So I went to go swim, whatever, with friends that day. He calls me, and I seen him earlier that day on live on TikTok doing a Find My Wife type of gig where he has a little sign in the back. He has things where girls got to qualify to talk to him, and he adds them to the live. So me being petty, I'm texting him around 1, like, so we're going on a date, or are you going to keep trying to find your wife on TikTok? He doesn't respond because he's on live. He calls me later, just giggling, like, like.
She was ready, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She was ready.
So I guess no date then. Like it's already 3 o'clock now, like no date then. Yeah. So we planned for the next date, right? He plans the rooftop originally. He's like, what are you doing Friday? I'm like, I have to work. I get off at 10:30 at night. He's like, okay, we should go to the bar, like a rooftop bar downtown. It's nice. I'm like, okay, but it has to be when I get off work. He's like, that's fine. They close at 2. So just as long as it's like not too late, so we have time to talk and eat and drink and stuff. I'm like, okay, bet. So comes Friday. I get off at 10:30. I text him I'm home, like I'm about to start getting ready. He doesn't respond. I get out the shower, I do my makeup. I'm not fully ready yet, but I kind of text him around 11:30, 11:40. Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm ready. He doesn't respond yet. So comes around 12-ish, 12:25. He texts me and he's like, it's already like last call. Like, it's too late to go now or something like that. And I was like, what? Normally they do last call, the 10 minutes before they close. I was like, but it's fine. You could continue being on live.
He was on live.
Because he was on live again,
this
trying
like
to find his wife.
This is like the same day, I think. This is the same.
This was Friday.
This is the same. So the situation she's referring to, this is the same situation.
What do you mean?
When you got off late and I was already
but you planned it. You planned the date and you knew I got off late.
I think when she had hit me, I think it was later than expected.
Well, I have to shower, get ready, get home.
It was just, we probably shouldn't have planned late because I was already inside. I've been drinking. I'm on live.
Okay.
And she hit me up. I'm looking at my phone. It's like, I'm definitely not going out now. I'm like,
okay.
I'm drinking, driving, but definitely was on live though, for sure.
For sure. And he was just like, oh, it's like too late now to go. Like, I'm inside. I'm like, then why would you plan a late date if you knew it was going to be when I got off work? So boom, that one fails too. So then we kind of just go dormant for a little while, not really, kind of talking, but not really. But he plans another one. So this is like the rooftop part 2 because we actually go this time. But he plans it. He was trying to do it late again, like, oh, let's go at 10. I was like, absolutely not.
It definitely was like 9.
Absolutely not. We're going at 8. The early, because he does get tired fast. Like that first night, he started yawning. We was in the car chopping it up. Like he gets tired. So I'm like, we're not doing a late date. So he's like, okay, 8:30, 8:45 the latest. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So I get there at 8:40. I Ubered. And I text him like, I'm here. He was like, okay, I'm about to park or whatever. I meet a girl going up to the elevator. She was by herself. She travels alone and she was just a veteran. So I was like, okay, while I'm waiting on my date, we could just go around the bar and take a little drink or something. He doesn't walk in till around 9:10ish. It was 30 minutes kind of. So I'm talking with the girls trying to stall time, waiting on him. He's talking about I was with a friend. Yeah, you want me to be by myself? So we're sitting at the table and I told her prior, I said, so when he comes, we're probably gonna have to go to a different table because it's our first date kind of thing. So I don't want it to be weird. She's like, oh, that's fine. We could kick it another time. So when he comes, he's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm over here. I get up to go, hug him. I'm like, all right, where you want to go sit? He pulls the chair out that we're at to sit down. And I'm like, oh, you want to stay here? Right. I'm like, you want to
so you didn't say anything in the moment? Or?
I said, you want to stay here? Or, but he comes and just sits down. So I'm just like, all right, well, I guess it's a little.
I don't remember her even saying that, but I was like, I think later on I was like, man, who was there first? Who sat down first?
And we sat down at the same time because I met her. We met each other going up. Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't like I sat down and she sat down. We picked it at the same time. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna do a little
weird situation.
Weird, yeah, where somebody's third wheeling on the first date. It was kind of awkward, but we was just kind of talking a little bit. She was kind of just there, and there was a guy by himself there as well. And she kept saying oh, I'm gonna talk to him. We're just kind of like, all right, well, go talk to him, And eventually she does wave him over, and it became a double date. And it was it wasn't bad though. I feel like it kind of took the edge off of it a little bit because we wasn't awkward. It wasn't an awkward first date, but it was still weird.
Yeah.
Two people we don't know
on your first
date. I don't even know him.
Exactly.
So it's kind of just well, this is what it is. We was eating, got drinks. It was cool. And then we went to the bathroom. He starts getting tired and yawning. But the whole time he was original plans was we're going to go to this rooftop and then we could go downtown or a bar around the corner.
Yeah.
So, but he starts getting tired and we're like, I know you're not getting tired. What is, it was what, 10 o'clock maybe? 10, 11?
But it was 10, it was late, but I feel like we was there for already past, we was there long enough. It was time, we had drinks, I ate 2 plates of food, we just.
This is big.
But we was drinking, and then after that, I caught the itis. I think I caught myself dozing off. I think she kind of like woke me up, like, you going to sleep?
Because we at the table.
Right.
Wake up.
I had
Were
to hit.
you bored?
I wasn't
That's what
bored,
I'm
but like we was
saying.
just kind of. I don't know what happened. I think maybe mid conversation, I was like this, and I was like, and she's like, "You falling asleep?" I was like, "Well, we got to get up and go." So I paid the tab, and we left. And then she'd invited 2 more people. Go ahead and finish, Jazz.
Yeah, how did this happen where they followed you guys to the next location?
So it kind of wasn't just like a bye guys. Like we all got up at the same time, and
Damn, paying that tab had to be crazy though, because if he paid for her friend too, like, damn, bro, that's tough.
the boys was like, okay, we're gonna go get our cars.
Okay.
And me and her was just kind of at the place waiting for them to pull up because we both had heels on. So they both parked far. He picked me up and then she rode with the other guy. But it was just around the corner. So they dropped us off and then they're like, okay, we're gonna go there. But the place we was gonna go, it was like the music wasn't in. Like he would have still been tired if we went in there. So I'm like, nah, we kind of need something like more R&B, like some music we actually listen to.
Yeah.
So there was a bar right next door and it was like popping, like the music and stuff. So we was like, we're gonna go to this one. So by the time they parked and stuff and came in line, we was like at the front kind of. So we just went in. I think it was still good vibes. It was definitely loud. Like it wasn't like a talking scenery. It was like we already got drinks. We partying now.
Okay.
We dancing. We vibing. He ordered some drink. Like we was taking shots, but he ordered some drink. It was like in a what is it? Chinese cup that did.
It was like rice. A cup. Yeah, it really. That's when she started dancing. Like when she drank that.
I don't know what was in that.
She was turned.
That got me. I don't know what it was, but it was a good time after that. Like we was just drinking.
Yo, the real her came out after that drink, bro.
And chilling and vibing. So
okay,
yeah, the second date was good.
Okay, and then so from that point on, there hasn't been any other dates.
No.
Has anything been planned?
He said, "Oh, we could do something after the interview, but it's nothing planned." Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Marcus, she's talking about something you're going on TikTok Live. Find My Wife. What is that?
It's for like entertainment. But it's something I've been doing.
So what do you do? Like
I just kind of like post like some qualifications, kind of like what I'm looking for. And then I'm like, if you match it, come up on the panel. I asked them to turn their camera on, but majority of the time, a lot of women don't turn their camera on.
Okay.
Just because whatever reason. So that's just kind of what I have been doing. I think when she had seen it, because she did mention that, she had called me after we talked about it, but that was that.
So it's not anything like serious. Have you ever met anyone actually from there? Or?
No.
Okay, so
that's not what he told me.
Oh.
All right, Jazz. What did I tell you?
I said, do you really think you're gonna find somebody on there? You said, I mean, there's been a couple people that I've met that could maybe qualify or whatever.
I think when I met like that, I spoke to outside of like TikTok. Not like actually physically met. None that I know, but no. You're not for sure?
I don't know what you be doing.
Okay, and now since you guys have been on a couple of dates, is that something that you're still doing, or?
No, I haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
What was that?
Just talk. What do you mean?
No, I haven't done it in a while. I stopped like shortly after. I think I did it like maybe one more time. I think she only seen like 2 of them that I did.
Okay.
And that was pretty much it. Outside, there hasn't been anything else. The only thing on TikTok has been like the going back and forth with
Are the contestants
right?
Okay.
Right about her. Yeah.
So with you, doing the whole like Find My Wife thing, like, were you serious when you came on the show? Like, if that's something that you entertain and you kind of do, like, what were your intentions? I guess I should say from coming on the show. If that's something that you're still doing.
Yeah. So I was serious. It's authentic. From what I got on my end, from my perspective, I can say.
Okay. So then after you guys had the conversation about him doing the whole Find My Wife thing, like, how are you feeling about it now? Or are you feeling secure? Like, what's going through your mind?
I don't know. It kind of threw me off just because why if I'm right here? Like, why if we did this whole show? Like, it feels like Like, why? Like, yeah, so. But no, yeah, so he said it was just kind of for like entertainment or like to get money on TikTok or whatever because you make money on live.
Okay.
So I didn't really know how to feel about it. I don't know if he was serious as far as going on the show and matching with somebody because he did tell me he was supposed to be moving in 2 weeks.
Oh.
So it's like, what are we doing here? Why are you on the show if you're about to be leaving? He
Like
says,
leaving the state?
yes, going to Texas,
Oh.
supposedly. So it's just like, I felt like it was just a waste of time a little bit because we both talked about how we don't really do long distance. So it's just like, we're going to have to just be friends, like buds now or something. Because
Buzz is crazy.
buds, best buds. Because, I don't know, you're about to leave. Like, what's the point? You know?
Okay.
So I don't know.
So just to kind of circle back on this a little bit, because we just want to confirm that, you know, like everyone that comes on the show is serious about
Right.
finding someone.
For sure.
Because, you know, there are a lot of people that do put in their application and their email. You said
sure.
entertainment, but I mean, it sounds like it's kind of progressing, but you guys are kind of like at a halt just in this moment right now. Is that something you're planning to continue to do?
No, so I stopped. I only did it for like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And then it was done. And I know she was planning on going to Texas too, so she left that out. So
In a couple years,
you know,
not in 2
either way,
weeks.
the home would have been built for her, you know. So she'd have had a place already, you know, to come to if we did work out.
So you're saying long distance was something that you would have considered then in that case?
Initially, because she was planning on coming to the same city. You know, so I don't know. So a couple years, you know, if you want something, you're gonna make it happen, regardless if it's long term or not. She was planning on moving to the same city, so I don't see a problem with it. But I guess Jasmine did.
He's throwing it all back on me, huh?
I mean, was that not a problem?
Never his fault. No, it's okay.
Okay. So where are we now today? Or do you guys see this going any further?
We speak, and when we speak, it's kind of like we just pick back off where we left off at. So it's very just kind of, it flows well. It can be it can be because we're from like similar cities and stuff like that, but we never really you know, decided fully where it was gonna go. We do talk here and there, but when we talk, it's just kind of like it flows really well. We're both just kind of outgoing. So, Jasmine, what you thinking?
I told him I don't know like where it would go or if it would be anything serious as far as a relationship.
Okay.
Just because of the moving and then just the TikTok thing too just throws me off. And
All right, man. So it sounds like Buddy smashed. So mission accomplished, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because a chick like her, fellas, this is a fun girl. This is not the type of chick that you try to wife up. Just off of the fact of how she threw it back at the party when she got a little tipsy, she showed you exactly who she is. And from the first day that chick got in your car, if a woman is comfortable to get in your car, fellas, the first time you meet her, she's for the streets, bro. And she's going. All right, so it is what it is. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you think he smashed or he didn't. I'm out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.